Hi everybody. Carlo's been sharing with me his recordings from yesterday. We're just counting how many parts in his unit of repeat. I can see he's even had a great go at writing the number 3. Well done. Let's have a look at the repeating pattern that Carlo has created. Remember, use your voice and say it out loud. It's a really good way of checking how many parts are in the pattern. Let's have a go. Circle, circle, square. Circle, circle. What might come next? Let's see if we can continue this pattern for you, Carlo. So we had circle, circle, square, circle, circle. What comes next? Did you say circle? Circle, circle, square, circle, circle, circle. No, that's not right. Let's have another go. Circle, circle, square, circle, circle. You're right. I heard someone say that. Square. What comes next? Circle, circle, square, circle, circle. Did I hear you say in a big voice? Square. Let's have a close look at this. How many parts are in this pattern? Carlo says 3. Let's check. Circle, circle, square. That's our unit of repeat. How many parts in it? 1, 2, 3. Let's check the next unit of repeat. How many? 1, 2, 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3. The pattern he created was this. We said it out loud. Circle, circle, square. But if we have a close look at this, Carlo, we could name this pattern up in a different way. What are you noticing about the size of the objects in his unit of repeat? Are there some that are smaller than the other? Your pattern of repeat we could name up as small, small, big. Well done. Small, small, big. Small, small, big. Well done, Carlo. What about this one? He's just used all the same shapes, but he's created a repeating pattern. We can say it out loud. Circle, circle, circle. Perhaps we'll use size to describe this pattern. Small, small, big. Does that sound familiar? Small, small, big. Let's hold that pattern. Small, small, big. Small, small, big. The unit of repeat is small, small, big. There are 3 parts in that pattern. Well done, everybody. Well, the last one looks a little bit more complicated. What shape have you used, Carlo? Do you recognise these shapes? 1, 2, 3 sides. 1, 2, 3 corners. Triangle. So he's got here a big shape and a little one, and a big one. A big one, a little, a big. So this pattern sounds like this. Big, small, big. Big, small, big. Keep it going. Big, small, big. Big, small, big. 3 really clever patterns that you created all by yourself at home yesterday, Carlo. I wonder if you had a go at creating a pattern with 3 parts yesterday. And I wonder how you got on with your recording. Okay, let's check Carlo's communication book. I can hear something jiggling in his bag today, and it's not bells. Something very heavy. Carlo's communication book. I wonder if you know what day we're up to. Yesterday was day 18, so today must be, let me count on, 15, 16, 17, 18, day 19. I'll make sure I'm on the right page. Dear Joe and children, we can see this. Carlo's been busy indoors and out, experimenting with ways of recording and creating his own repeating patterns at home. Do you know, today Carlo brought a challenge for you. He's got it in his backpack. He sent 3 different objects, and he's wondering how many different repeating patterns you can make using these objects from his house. It's a big challenge. We've asked Carlo to tell us all about it when he gets home today. Thanks for always helping Carlo to learn new things from his whole family. Okay, I'm very curious about what you've got in your backpack today, Carlo. I'm going to move your mathematical recording book away and your communication book. Let's pop that down on the floor. This is definitely heavy and definitely noisy. I wonder if you recognise that sound. My goodness, I hope your family aren't hungry because I'm not sure what they're going to eat with today, Carlo. Do you recognise these? It's Carlo's cutlery set. Let's have a look at what he's brought out of his drawer today. Because there's so many of these items, we're going to go back to sorting. So we've got one big group. Let's put all the forks together. Move them to the side. Move my textures down out the way. That's interesting. There's big spoons and there's small spoons. We'll put them next to each other, but we'll sort them into separate groups. Some knives. And doing some pretty quick sorting here. Small spoons, lots of small spoons, and a fork. This is tricky because we've got 4 different items, but remember we're only making a repeating pattern with 3 parts. So let's have a go. Let's make a fork. Let's slide them straight down. Fork, spoon, spoon, knife. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to move that one up. How many parts can I have in this? Just 3. Let me check. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's say the pattern together. Fork, spoon, spoon. What goes next in the pattern? Fork. Got to follow this. It's a larger spoon, and then it's a smaller spoon. To try and make this pattern look the same. Visually, it's going to be the same. Fork, spoon, spoon. 3 parts in the pattern: a fork, a big spoon, and a little spoon. A fork, a big spoon, and a little spoon. A fork, a big spoon and a little spoon. The unit of repeat is fork, big spoon, little spoon. 3 parts. Well, that's easy. I thought this was meant to be challenging, Carlo. Let's change this pattern up. Let's do what we did last time. Let's just slide one part of the pattern out and replace it with a different object. So let's take the forks out, the beginning of the pattern out, and let's replace it with the knives. See if you can help me. Knife, big spoon, little spoon. Knife, big spoon, little spoon. Knife, check it, big spoon, little spoon. Unit of repeat is knife, big spoon, little spoon. 3 parts to it. Okay, very good at this. Okay, let's change out the little spoons this time. And seeing we've used all of those utensils, we've used the forks, we've used the big spoons, we've used the little spoons, and we used the knives. Let's think about a different way in which we can create a pattern of 3. Did you say we should try moving one of the parts of the pattern? I'm wondering what we might do with the small spoons. How about if we lay it this way? Do you know the name for something that lays along the horizon? You're right, it's called horizontal. Do you know the name for something that stands up straight? If you don't, here is a new word for you today, vertical. So we've gone horizontal, vertical, vertical. These are complicated words. Horizontal, vertical, vertical. Horizontal, vertical, vertical. Here's our unit of repeat. 1, 2, 3 parts to it. Let's say the pattern out loud. Horizontal, vertical, vertical. Practice that. Horizontal, vertical, vertical. Horizontal, vertical, vertical. That's a really easy pattern to record. Let's have a go on the board. Horizontal, vertical, to vertical. Horizontal, help me with your arm. Vertical, vertical. Horizontal, show me with your arm what comes next. You're right. And after that, well done. That's actually an easy one to record. The really good part about recording these patterns is that we can have a go at translating them. We're not going to use our voices today. We're going to do something different. Do you remember what this pattern was? Small, small, big. Can you stand up? And this time we're going to use our bodies to make this repeating pattern or to translate it. So you're going to scrunch yourself down into a small ball when you hear me say small. And when you hear me say big, stretch yourself up and make yourself as big as you can. I'll say it slowly to get you going. Are you ready? We're going down first of all. Down you go. Small. Hold it. Small. Are you ready? Big. Down you go. Small ball. Tight. Small. Stretch yourself up so you are really big. Go down again. Are you still there? Small. There's 2 of those. Small and up you go. So you are really big. I think we can do that in a different way. Horizontal, vertical, vertical. Horizontal, vertical, vertical. Challenging words, aren't they? And actually challenging actions. Your home task today is to check in with Mum and Dad and see if you can borrow some of the knives, the forks and the spoons out of your drawer. If you've got plastic knives and forks and spoons at home, that's even better. Can you have a go at practicing some of the patterns that we've made today? Can you copy our pattern? Can you create your own pattern? Can you record it? And can you translate it? Thanks so much for joining us today, everybody. We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Good luck with your home tasks. Thanks for helping us, Carlo. Bye.